In this video, I'm going to show you how I set up my Zoom webinar for a new deal webinar. For example, the Winston, we have set it up at June 26, 7 to 8 p.m. And I'm going to show you the settings. There are a couple of reasons I like Zoom for doing webinars. One is people are familiar with it, so it's easy for people to log in. Usually people don't have issues with it. If you use Microsoft Teams or Google Meet, there always seems to be issues. The other reason is Google Meet, the quality doesn't seem to be as good as Zoom. And I also prefer the webinar format. You can do it with a Zoom meeting. Of course, Zoom webinar costs more money, but I prefer the format because, one, you can control whether the attendees can see each other. Sometimes attendees, especially when they attend an investment webinar, they want some privacy. So you want to give them that privacy so that other people are not there looking at this person is looking to invest, etc. So that's why I like the webinar format. You have more control over the format. You can use your own settings. So I set it up. So the topic, discover the Winston investment opportunity. Always use some description because these things go in the registration page about what the webinar is about, etc. And the time. I usually don't require panelists to authenticate to join or attendees to authenticate because it creates one extra barrier for them to come to the webinar. As long as they're accredited investors, they can join. I always have automatically start AI Companion because it's going to take notes. And then this is a registration link. I'm going to show you how it looks. So there is a banner on top. Of course, the title. The description I talked about. Of course, the registration, I added a question because I don't want everyone the people who are not accredited, select which of the following applies to you so I can confirm they're accredited and they can register. On the bottom, I also have speaker information. If you see here, Wayne Courageous, my partner, his information and my information so they know. It looks a more professional registration page. And I always automatically record webinar in the cloud because I had webinars where I have forgot to hit the record button. So now every meeting is automatically recorded. Again, Zoom is notorious for not good quality, so you have to select HD video quality. I have an unlimited cloud storage plan in Zoom, so I don't worry about storage space. I have the 500 attendees plan, so I don't worry about the size of the attendees. I put some tracking link. So I want to track where people are coming and registering from. For example, paid ads, which I'm doing in Facebook, there are 13 registrants so far out of 1,500 actual visitors. And then through my website, there are 2 registrants, the landing page. So I can track on Zoom how people are registering. And I usually automatically approve all the registrants. And then email setting, this is very important. So as a default, Zoom doesn't send any emails. We have to actually set it up. And I set up a confirmation email. As soon as they register, they get a confirmation email. Then 1 hour, 1 day, and 1 week before the webinar, I want to send a reminder email. I set it up here is I do it through my CRM as well, but Zoom deliverability is very high. So Zoom will go into the inbox because it's reputable. This serves as a double reminder for people, and they go out at different times. I always enable the waiting room for people in case they join like 5 minutes before, and you can actually brand your waiting room. Here, I just put the deals picture. You can actually put a video if you want in the waiting room. So that's what people are going to see when they come to the waiting room. Brand your company. I put a wallpaper with my company logo. I also have a virtual background with my company logo on it. And then this is the banner you saw on the registration page. Always use a banner so it looks more professional. This is my company's logo where I put speaker information, which goes to the registration page. You can change the color of the button to your company color. I usually don't do polls, quizzes, survey, Q&A, etc. For the Q&A, you can allow anonymous questions. I usually allow attendees to comment if they want to. That's it. So the live streaming, you can do it if you want. If you have a private Facebook group, you can do it into that. I don't have any integration. So this is the basic setup. I always recommend Zoom for webinars. It works well. People are familiar with it. They can easily log in. I've never had issues with Zoom.